Bad news. Shakur Stevenson is hurt. He is injured. He just had a surgery, and his fight is canceled. And as far as I'm concerned, it does not seem like Shakur is taking this the best. And I'm going to explain why in this video. But first, I need to actually take you to his page. So I made a video about it, the best in the business, and it's not even close. Check that video. Shakur's injured. Joe Cordina fight is canceled. But there were some tweets from Shakur Stevenson. As you see in this picture, Shakur, he has his hand wrapped. He looks kind of miserable, to be honest, in this picture at least, being on the sideline. And there's some tweets that were kind of alarming. Shakur took to his social media and he said, "Shiesty business, can't trust nobody." So keep that in mind. He goes on to say, "Hard to even speak on ish nowadays. Don't even got the motivation to keep it playing with you lames. Rather let you ninjas believe what you want." Flex emoji. This is rather troubling, at least to me, and I'm going to explain why. For me, I feel like Shakur is a talented fighter, but he seems like he wants to embrace the Shakur Twitterson commentary that people in the name that people have given him, but I don't think he actually embraces it. What do I mean? I believe Shakur is actually affected by criticism and the negative comments. Like, it gets under his skin. And he uses social media, from my perspective, like Dear Diary. And when he's saying stuff like this, it just feels off. You're injured, your fight got canceled, and you're talking about shiesty business, can't trust nobody. Like, bro, for one, you're on the sidelines for the rest of the year. You're not coming back until 2025. And you're saying it's a shiesty business, you can't trust nobody. Lord knows who that's directed to, who he's talking about, right? But different people could speculate, if you will. Is he talking about Turkey? Is he talking about Eddie Hearn? Is he talking about boxing fans not believing him? I mean, the list is endless. He could be, because he didn't put no name on it. It was a subliminal. So I don't know who he's talking to. He also went on to say that he would come back in 2025 after he's healed up, and the game plan is to fight William Zepeda, which to me is a setup, and I've already explained it. If you guys want me to go into further detail as far as why I believe that is a setup, then in the comment section, type the word William. And if enough people say William, type the comment William, it'll inform me to make a video. Also, hit the subscribe button, because I'm the best in the business, for all your boxing news, so you don't miss a thing. It goes a long way when you guys hit the subscribe button, share the videos, if you gained any value from my content. So back to it. Shakur, I think, is being set up. All of a sudden, the Joe Cordina fight, because he's injured, is not being postponed. He's saying what I suspected when the news first broke, but he's now confirmed it. They're trying to go straight into the William Zepeda fight, which is a setup. Again, if enough of you people in the comment section type William, it'll notify me to make that video so I can further elaborate on why I think it's a setup. But nonetheless, Shakur Stevenson is taking to social media and he's saying it's a shiesty business, you can't trust nobody, which he's been saying for years. He went in on Top Rank and said, Floyd told me about y'all a long time ago. Why did you sign with them? Floyd wanted to sign you and you signed to Top Rank only for at the end to do just like your big bro, Terrence Crawford, and complain about it and blame Top Rank for why your career is where it's at. Now it's the same thing with Shakur Stevenson. You get this brand new deal, a 2-fight deal with Eddie Hearn, and you're talking about it's a shiesty business. You can't trust nobody. What is he even talking about? Furthermore, Shakur is the one whose hands aren't healthy and got injured. So no matter, I don't know who that was directed to exactly, but my thing is, how can you blame anybody else but fate for your hand not holding up? You threw a body shot. It didn't even look too crazy, and you messed up your hand and tendons and require surgery. So I just don't understand these subliminal cryptic tweets from Twitterson. Shiesty business. What's shiesty about it? Your hand didn't hold up. Your fight got canceled. You missed out on that opportunity, that bag, for probably some easy work. How are you blaming that? And that's my axe to grind with Shakur Stevenson. I feel like he frequently is blaming other people, be it the fans, be it the powers that be or promoters, and it really has nothing to do with a lot of that. You fought Top Rank for your final fight. They let you fight at home. They could have, if they really wanted to embarrass you, they could have put your fight with Artem Harutyunyan in a market that would flop for sure. Like, just put you somewhere weird, like Oklahoma. And I'm not saying Oklahoma is weird, but that'd be a weird location for a Shakur Artem Harutyunyan fight, right? They gave you a hometown fight for your final fight, and the crowd was still leaving. The crowd was leaving your fight, your hometown fight, prematurely. And again, Shakur took to social media, Dear Diary, and he was typing, oh, how much did Top Rank and ESPN pay people to leave my fight to make me look bad? So it's like, I have a difficult time dealing with people who have the notion that everything is rigged. Everybody's just out to get them. I don't believe in a world like that. I think tragedy befalls everybody. I think life throws everybody lemons. If you live a life worth remembering, you're going to have obstacles. You're going to have challenges. So I don't believe in this, everybody's out to get me. And this is what I sense from Shakur Stevenson. It's like this insane paranoia, and he lets it bleed out and spill out in these tweets. It's a shiesty business. You can't trust no one. Keep one eye open. And like, what are you talking about, bro? You're hurt. You're injured. What does that have to do? Like, you threw the punch. You were in control of that. You know, the rest, you might not be able to control what happened to your hand afterwards, but you had 16-ounce gloves. You had headgear on. Like, you're making, like, days later, he's making it like somebody else set him up. Like, somebody put a banana peel in the ring while he was sparring, and he slipped and then messed up his hand. That's the notion that I get. Like, this is Mario Kart, and you plop the banana peel down, and Donkey Kong spins out and spins out because he slips on the banana peel. You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe? Say, man, I ain't falling for no banana in the tailpipe, right? Nobody hit you with the banana in the tailpipe. Unfortunate, yes, your hand is hurt, but I just don't get this shiesty business. It's hard to speak on anything. You lames. Like, he says everybody's lame. Everybody don't know ish about boxing. People don't understand boxing. What are we talking about? And that's my biggest thing. I don't know who Shakur's PR person is, but I feel like he needs some help. You can't compete for the rest of the year. Your fight that nobody really wanted to see with Joe Cordina is over. It's really, you can't blame anybody for these things. So again, yes, it's subliminal. I don't know who exactly he's talking about, but after being injured, instead of just being injured and doing what you do, going to the gym and coaching others or whatever, and rest and recovery, he's still tweeting. And my thing is like this is, you really are Shakur Twitterson when You just had hand surgery days ago. Legit. That's what the picture, you in the hospital bed, you had surgery days ago. And most people to tweet requires typing. You're still typing. You know what I'm saying? Like, who types with one hand? You know, I know there's text to speech, but is that what you're doing? Are you really doing every single text to speech? Because I've used text to speech, and sometimes when you use slang like he's using, it won't pick up. So most people would just tweet it. You know what I mean? Like, text to speech is not good with slang. Like, I ain't got the motivation to keep it player wit, you lames. Text to speech would put with, not wit, and it'll put lame instead of lames. That's slang. So that leads me to believe that Twitterson is actually typing and texting rather than the text to speech. But that's just my conjecture, my speculation. I just feel like it's weird at this point. Shakur seems to almost blame everybody for where his career's at. And it's kind of similar to his big bro, Terrence Crawford, if I'm being honest. This is not boxing's problem. Like, oh, they left my fight. They don't know what they're looking at. People watch Gervonta Davis's fight. They're not really leaving early because they know he's good for it. Frank Martin liable to get knocked out as long as the fight is going on. Tank Davis has proven that. And I feel like Shakur, his career so far hasn't played out, especially in the lightweight division, hasn't played out how people imagine. And it's like he's lashing out at the public almost as if it's everybody else's fault, and he feels like underappreciated. You weren't undisputed like Devin Haney. You didn't fight a Lomachenko like Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia like Tank and Devin Haney. Devin also fought Regis Prograis. So you're kind of behind, if I'm being honest. You were about to fight a second guy in a row off of an L. And then everybody ridiculed the fight, rightfully so. And then now the fight's not even happening. It's just like you're being set up for failure, bro. You were going to fight in Saudi Arabia, pretty much leading a pay-per-view because ESPN and Top Rank put the Better Be of Bevo fight, which is a great fight, undisputed fight, meaningful fight, and they were putting it on their app, which is separate to the DAZN pay-per-view they were going to hold in America. And then now the fight got canceled. So it's just, I don't know. I feel like I'm just voicing my opinion like Shakur does on Dear Diary, aka social media. I just feel like Shakur is constantly paranoid and blaming other people. And sometimes it's what you're doing, bro. It's not just other people. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to the channel. It definitely goes a long way. Best in the business.